if you're one of those who want to be adventurous, you dash out, you may find yourself in a little bit of trouble because this thing is kind of changing by the moment. Alex and Tom.
We appreciate your vigilance there, because we know that it's one of those situations where things could pop up out of nowhere. Even though we're thinking that we're out of the woods, clearly Joanne's commute home is proof.
So, but Jonathan, Villa Rica, South Fulton, out to our kind of south and west, are they seeing sunshine yet?
So that's been one of the things today. A good question to ask there about sunshine is that the sun popped out at different points in time today. It was out before we came into work, and so that helped warm up the ground. Now, there is a generous amount of cloud cover out there. Now, for those of you in South Fulton going down to Palmetto there, Chattahoochee Hills, out of South Cobb County, you likely at this point are not seeing anything falling from the sky in the way of flurries or even larger flakes. It looks like that energy's kind of moved out. The radar is getting pretty close to the ground here, so I'm curious to see what we have down there in Newman. If anyone is watching from Coweta County, let me know what you have going on. But I think the focus over the next maybe hour or so is going to be actually on Fulton County and even North Clayton County and Henry County, getting out to 675 there, just to the north of Stockbridge. This is interesting here. We're seeing some of those deeper shades of purple here, and that's what we have to look through, guys. We have to look beyond the whites that we see, and we have to look for those deeper hues that get into the indigo purple range, and that indicates that you likely have that snow that is actually reaching the surface.
Wow. Okay, Jonathan, we appreciate it. Thank you. We do want to check back in with Fox 5's Rob DiRienzo, who at last check was giving us a heads up about the possibility of snowdrift.
Yeah, Rob, you've seen it all out there on 316. A vehicular accident involving a law enforcement officer. People slipping and sliding. What's it like? Diagonal snow? I mean, you name it.
It's still snowing sideways here in Gwinnett County, guys. Good afternoon to you both. As you can see, still got plenty of the white stuff coming down. I want to show you, this is Buford Drive here. Things are actually looking a lot better. We did see a round of GDOT crews come through, throw some salt and plows down on the road, but I want to swing you around over here to 316. You can see.
Yeah, Rob DiRienzo talking to the tow truck drivers, the people who are doing the dirty but important work this afternoon. Rob, thank you. We are turning our attention now to Newton County.
That's where we find Fox 5's Christopher King, who, when we checked in with you last time, Christopher, not a lot was happening. That looks to be the case yet still. What a difference. I think one of the stories of this storm, Christopher, is that it's really bad in certain areas, not so much in others like where you are.
Yeah, Tom and Alex, what a difference geography makes. I was listening to some of the other reporters and how bad it was in other spots. Take a look over here. This is 278 right near Emory Street in Covington. It isn't bad out here at all. It's just really cold and really windy. You may be able to see the wind buffeting around the flag, but you got to take this seriously, and dress for the weather, dress warmly. Even though we're not seeing much snow out here, you must take this cold seriously. Stay home, stay off the roads. If you can, try and stay warm.
Nah, it's really smart advice. Christopher King, Christopher, thanks. People in Dahlonega also waking up to some wintry conditions this morning.
Oh, yeah, and they're having a whole boatload of fun. So Larry Spool, the last we spoke with him, received a challenge from yours truly. I said, I want to see him go down the hill. He looks like he's up there. Oh, my gosh. Hey, Larry.
Hey, so you guys challenged me. I'm never going to back down on a challenge. So Tyler's my friend right here. We're going to go down the hill. So Tyler, where we
Perhaps because they haven't seen snow, they think the coast is clear. And I want to say pump your brakes, hold your horses, because if this continues to be like this over the next 2 to 3 hours, we're likely going to end up getting closer to an inch of accumulation that we thought we were probably outside the window of.
So, John, hold on one second. If we could, and I don't know if they can do this, pull up the camera that shows the Lenox Road, Georgia 400 corridor, the traffic camera in Buckhead.
Looks like Alex is on it right now. Appreciate this all hands on deck situation.
Yeah, but the reason I asked, Jonathan, I'm going to come back to it, is, you guys keep talking. There's the interchange right there. Like 10 minutes ago, it was really, really snowy. Doesn't look too bad right now, but as you say, these are fast-moving bands of snow that can suddenly start accumulating on the roadway there. Thankfully, it doesn't look like nearly anybody is out on the roads right now. But is there a story tomorrow where up in the further reaches of Gwinnett and some of those outlying counties where they have significant amounts of snow and precipitation on the ground and the temperatures take a dive? Is there a story out there tomorrow where people are going to have to be super duper careful out on the roadways because there's going to be a ton of frozen precip left behind?
It's going to actually be a factor of human interaction. So there are certain areas, and I think Tara Tabor really showed this well in one of her live hits, I believe it was, where there's slush that's being created as a result of people trudging through snow on the roadways. And those are going to be the icier areas where you've had friction or interaction with that snowfall that was actually on a surface. Those are the trickier spots because that turns to liquid sometimes because of the friction, and oftentimes it will refreeze, and that creates a better sheet of ice than just snow that is sitting there on the ground for hours at a time. So it will be the areas that have already been trod, the areas that people thought were okay, that end up leading to some other issues. Now this is North Fulton County, taking you up past Alpharetta. This would be getting closer to the the Fulton Forsyth County line, McFarland Parkway, State Route 400 there, moving northbound. And this is pretty significant there. And it looks like I think this may be a freeze frame here, but it looks like there's some vehicles there. I'm not sure if they're disabled though, but you can see here road conditions deteriorating quickly. So this is just to the north of the Fulton Forsyth line in Forsyth County at McFarland Parkway. Alex, what are you saying?
I was going to jump in, actually, Jonathan, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
What I appreciate about this platform is that we're able to answer people's questions in real time.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that you have been able to talk about some of our coworkers' commute, what we're going to go out there and experience shortly. But some people are asking specifically about Rome and Athens. So we've got a question coming from TJ Theo 3584, who must not have been able to see some of what my